Richard.
Everything sounds better in Italian. Even the most basic everyday words take on a flair of romance with an Italian translation. Quattro porte sounds a lot better than sedan. Cestino sounds a lot better than trash can. And today we've got a new word, Sterrato. It means dirt road. Very creative, Lamborghini. The new Huracan Sterrato is the culmination of 10 years of incremental extremism applied to this platform. A Lamborghini rally car? Why not? It's not like it hasn't been done before. Porsche had the Safari on lock in the 80s and the throwback 911 Dakar.
Oh, hubby!
Is sold out. Ferrari's collab with Michelotto 40 years ago resulted in some of the coolest 308s driven by anyone other than Tom Selleck. And with Lamborghini's 30-year relationship with all-wheel drive, why not? After all, and we keep saying this, cars with good on-road dynamics tend to have good off-road dynamics as long as you make the appropriate adjustments. The formula has been proven over and over. Mitsubishi Evo, Subaru STI, the Porsche 911, the Ferrari 308, you name it, and the formula does work. Today, we're going to see how Lamborghini's factory effort stacks up. Folks, today's video is brought to you by BetterHelp, and we certainly appreciate them for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. On our podcast, I talk all the time about going to therapy, which I, since the pandemic, do entirely online. But finding a therapist can be very difficult, especially in our modern society. The pressure to make it work, it's really, really hard. And that's why BetterHelp is great, because their matching system is totally unique. To get started, you answer a few questions about your needs and preferences with therapy, and that way BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether that's texting, chatting on video, or the phone, or through their chat software. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. And if that therapist doesn't work out, isn't a good fit for any reason, no problem. You can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. And with BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality that you would get from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who's custom picked for you, with more scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. And speaking of affordable price, hit the link in our video description or go to betterhelp.com/smokingtire and get 10% off your first month. And again, thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Starting with a standard Huracan Evo, Lambo raises the whole car by 44 millimeters, which is not actually all that much. It's 1.7 inches, but the 30 millimeter wider front track and 34 millimeter wider rear track with those Rhino liner over fenders allows for 25% longer travel shocks on the double wishbone suspension. They add a skid plate under the front bumper, put some driving lights on top. They reinforce the side skirts and rear diffuser and move the air intake up top with a functional roof scoop. There's a bespoke Bridgestone run-flat tire that can do 160 miles an hour on the tarmac, but still tackle sand, dirt, gravel, and snow, and go 50 miles an hour for 50 miles after being punctured. There's software tuning, of course, and a new rally driving mode that optimizes the torque and brake vectoring and the power delivery for loose surface. But the actual mechanical changes to the car are pretty minimal. And it needs to be said that the Sterrato does have less ground clearance than the 911 Dakar, its obvious competitor. The Dakar has a 30 millimeter lift, but also that available 50 millimeters extra with the hydraulically activated whole car lift system. This has a fixed suspension. Under the hood, we've got Lamborghini's 5.2-liter V10 engine, naturally aspirated, of course, and making 600 horsepower in this car. They haven't changed much because it's pretty much perfect and doesn't need anything, except they've made the roof scoop, which was fake on the Stdo, real here, connected to the airbox through this interesting little piece so that the Sterrato doesn't suck in sand. Today, Lamborghini has invited us all to Chuckwalla Valley Raceway out in the desert to test the Sterrato's performance on both tarmac and dirt. The question we have is the Sterrato greater than the sum of its modestly changed parts? So I gotta say, on the road, the Sterrato is incredibly pleasant to drive. The ride quality is very, very good. In fact, I think it's a little bit better than the 911 Dakar's ride quality. Even though the suspension is fixed, it still offers a little extra travel, right? A little extra body roll, and a little more accentuation of the weight transfer. It does feel like a rally car. You have to be smooth, and the limits are, of course, lower because you've got a multi-use tire on here and not a high-performance, super sticky tire. So you don't want to send it into a corner at a zillion miles an hour. The natural tendency is towards understeer, for sure, and if you smash the throttle at the mid-corner, you will get a bit of a push. But in general, as a Huracan to cruise around in, use as a regular car, go on a highway road trip, or even go through a canyon, I find it to be incredibly delightful and playful. I've just done about 200 miles in this car this morning getting to Chuckwalla Raceway, and I found it to be absolutely as pleasant as can be. You get almost all of the great things about a Huracan. The V10 engine sounds fantastic, makes great power, nothing wrong there. The steering, still very direct. The chassis itself is still very rigid, but with an improvement in ride quality over uneven tarmac, making this actually the preferred choice for a road trip. The carbon ceramic brakes still work very well, and because you've got a little bit more body roll and motion through the corners, it actually feels like if it's going to break away, it happens in a more progressive way. Overall, I have to say, on the tarmac, the Sterrato is, to quote my old friend Carl Ruiz, beyond reproach. But we are at a track, and Lamborghini has set up something of a rallycross stage for us with tarmac and gravel sections. So I'm going to park this thing for a second, get my helmet, and see how it does on the real loose surface. Welcome to Chuckwalla Valley Raceway, folks, where Lamborghini has set up a rallycross course. This is Richard Antonucci, and for a variety of reasons that don't matter, he has to be there. But it's our privilege because Richard is a Super Trofeo Championship driver, a highly skilled individual, and a hell of a nice guy.
Why, thank you, man. Good afternoon.
And also, like, frankly, I don't really know where the course goes, and so Richard will be here to assist us. Clear?
Clear.
Assist us in making sure that I don't send it off. So we're in sport mode right now, manual, and we do half a lap of tarmac. Clear?
Clear.
Half a lap of tarmac, and then the remainder of the lap in dirt. So yowza. As you turn in, this is an excellent 7/10 tarmac car. Not a great 10/10 tarmac car, but as we hit the dirt, little rally mode on the steering wheel, and there we are.
All right, medium left. Long corner.
Oh yeah.
Keep the power. Short shift up to fourth if you can.
Fourth gear.
There you go.
It's a little bumpy.
Fourth for Matt. 30.
But the chassis is tight. I mean, it's amazing. The car doesn't need a ton of chassis enforcement because it actually can handle this type of driving. Little lift, turn, wait, brake,
Rotate.
Sharp modulation from the V10 engine. Third gear. Whoa! Getting a little dusty. That means we must be catching up to the car in front of us.
It does indeed.
Oh!
That's all fine. Easy
So-
right opens.
I mean, come on, in a Lamborghini, folks. Really shift that weight down.
Beautiful.
Yes! The throttle response on the V10 engine is epic. Scandi flick.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, come on, man. This is the fucking best. Oh, yeah.
Is this you demoing me?
Oh, this is delightful, dude.
Beautiful job.
Come on, go, 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 go. Really sharp steering rack.
Spectacular.
Dude, this is so fun.
Very good job.
Oh, come on, get down. Oh.
Through. Power.
Probably could have gone to second there.
Keep third here for a bit. Third yellow.
Long left.
Into sharp right.
Really easy to flick it in.
Second gear, please.
Scandi flick. Oh,
Little Scandi.
we just snowplowed it a little bit there. Oh, come on. This is delightful.
Let's go.
Hammer down. Woo!
Fantastic. Second. There you go.
Wide, a little wide, but we're okay. Stop in the box.
As quick as you can and quick out as you can. There you go. Let's go. Yep.
And we're gone.
Third gear, please. Wow.
Little bit of oversteer on the tarmac, but it's okay. Oh no, do we have a flat tire?
No.
We do not.
There's a little bit of dirt in the tire that should clean up soon.
Okay. Oh, I turned in early again,
Yellow
Richard.
car. That's fine.
Richard.
It's actually quick.
Woo! Yeah, there's a little bit of, as they would say in My Cousin Vinny, we got a little mud in the tires. It's a little bumpy once you get back to the tarmac. Oh, the tires are clear now.
Should do so, yes. Almost.
Dude, we
Fourth
are...
gear.
Huh?
Wow.
We're going. We're good.
Get into, yeah, you're already in rally mode. Fantastic.
I kept it in rally mode.
That's
I
fine.
forgot to turn it back
That's
to sport.
Scandi flick here. Beautiful. I'd get in third here to get more
Early
time.
into third.
Yep.
Come on, man.
You're going purple. This is fastest lap so far.
Who doesn't want to rally a fucking Huracan, baby?
Third, second, keep going. And
Titans.
You're,
Get tight.
That's your
Get
three
tight.
picks, yep.
There we go. It's getting quite rutted up back here. It's a little sandy.
Medium left. Yep,
Oh,
power
I
dog.
should have been more power there.
That's good though.
It's good that this thing has so many revs to work with, because on the loose surface, it's actually got a lot of flexibility in terms of what gear you are in. This one tightens.
Beautiful.
It's so flickable. You just have to wait a half a second after you initiate the flick for it to settle. Woo!
This is very fast. Very fast.
Oh, this is so great, Richard. On, baby, on.
Yeah, just fly through here.
This
you
is
go.
second or third?
At this speed, you could be third. Second short shift, third is ideal, like you did. Keep third to the third yellow, please.
Great.
Use that angle. Scandi. Yep.
This is great.
Second.
And with the quick steering rack, oh no!
It's okay.
Oh no, cone! Buried!
We go through.
Rally car.
You're still fast.
I went a little wide there. Oh no, my aggression is getting the better of me, Richard.
Yeah, but it's working. It's 3 seconds working to the good.
Be aggressive.
Let's go. Hard brake here. Go through. Try and slalom as many as you can, please.
Oh, it's a slalom?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
And sport mode. Good job.
Woo! Well.
Keep going. We got to get that record.
Oh no! I've gotten a car doesn't want me to rev over 5,000. I think that may have been because I was a little too aggressive, but we'll short shift.
It's incredible.
And we're gonna do it.
And finish. Wow, 303. So the best we've seen all week was a 308. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
There we go. There we go. All right, let's.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Okay, let's talk about the car. First off, the experience of driving this thing off-road is extraordinary. Exotic cars on dirt are amazing. And as I've hypothesized in the past, a car with good on-road dynamics will have good off-road dynamics, and this car absolutely does. They haven't had to make that many changes. It's a little higher, a little wider, with a specific tire, but besides that, it's a Huracan. They haven't had to change that much, and I mean that in a complimentary way. That's a good thing. It's tough. It feels rigid. It's not jiggly or shaky. The chassis is super rigid and tough, and I really like that. Now, the obvious question, compared to 911 Dakar, on the smooth stuff, on the tarmac, on the very smooth roads, I think this is a little bit better because it smooths out the small bumps, the cracks, and the small little bumps better than the Dakar. The Dakar has extra travel and extra meat on the tires, and so when it comes to the big bumps, the big whoops, I think the Dakar does a little better at that. It's got more travel, it's got more meat on the tires, and it also has an interesting way that it had reprogrammed the all-wheel drive system, which allows you to get a little more oversteer angle on power. With this car, you really want to do that Scandi flick and initiate that slide under braking, and then you're really modulating to straighten it out. The Dakar will allow you to add angle on power. So that's one area that I think the Dakar is a little better. That being said, the 911 in general is a more flexible platform than the Huracan. This is not controversial. That is an obvious thing to say. And so the fact that you can take a super sports car like this, that's really heavily focused on track performance and extreme road performance, and make it do rally car things as well as it does, is absolutely extraordinary. And it makes me very happy that such a thing like this exists. It's really cool. It's really fun to drive on the road. It's really fun to drive on the dirt. I hope if anyone spends their money on one, that they will do just that. Thank you, Richard, for being an excellent co-driver.
Thank you.
Richard Antonucci is a G. I see him at every Lamborghini event, and he always vouches for me that I know what I'm doing. That was an excellent drive, Richard. Thank you guys for watching. What a great car. Thanks to Lamborghini for having me out here. And it's amazing. Objectively, this is worse because it doesn't handle as well, right? But by being worse, it has become better. And this is now my favorite Huracan in the range. It's just epic. It's so fun. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bravo, Matt.
And remember, always fight your tickets. Use code TST10 on the Off the Record app available in the Android and iOS store, or go to offtherecord.com